Brave Princess Anne said that she can't remember a single thing about an incident with a horse that left her with head injuries nearly 3 weeks ago. The Princess Royal returned to public duties today for the first time since suffering concussion in the shocking accident. Anne, 73, could be seen nursing a bruised left eye and face, covered by heavy makeup, as she made a visit to the Riding for the Disabled Association, RDA, National Championships at Hartpury University and Hartpury College in Gloucestershire. The King's sister spent 5 nights in hospital earlier last month after she was believed to have been struck by a horse's head or legs while out walking near her Gatcombe Park home. The princess was forced to pull out of 9 engagements while in hospital, including a trip to Canada to commemorate war heroes. Wearing an olive green tweed suit and navy blue hat and gloves, she greeted officials from the RDA before walking inside a large indoor arena to present 23 awards to the charity's coaches and volunteers. There were chairs available for officials, but the princess chose to remain standing as she spent time talking to the award winners as they came up to collect their certificates. Helena Vigolozano, chair of RDA UK, said, "It's a huge honor for the princess to come to the RDA as her only event since the accident." As soon as she got out of the car she said, "I can't remember a single thing about it." Ms. Vigolozano added, "It's hugely motivating and inspiring to have her here." The princess, who became patron of the RDA in 1971 and its president in 1986, spent time chatting to guests. She had always been scheduled to attend the event, the first day of the 3-day national championships for the RDA. However, the engagement was condensed to accommodate the princess as she continues her recovery. The association is celebrating its 55th anniversary this year and the princess has a long involvement with the organization. Since the incident which left her with a concussion and minor injuries to the head, the princess has been recovering at her home in Gloucestershire and has been following standard concussion protocols. Palace officials said she will continue her rehabilitation at home as she eases back into public life. Anne's medical team said her head injuries were consistent with a potential impact from a horse's head or legs, but her concussion has meant precise details of how the incident came about are not clear. An air ambulance was scrambled to take the princess to hospital, but in the end she travelled by road after being treated by an emergency crew on site. She was treated at Southmead Hospital in Bristol for minor head injuries and her concussion. Michael Bishop, chief executive of the RDA, said, "We're delighted that she was able to make it. Her commitment to the RDA is really welcome and well known." He added, "The princess was on super form. It was lovely to see her again. She was very engaged while talking with all the volunteers and participants, and there were a few quips thrown in, too. She was very switched on and recognized many of the volunteers because she had met them before." Anne is considered the firm's hardest working royal based off the number of engagements she undertakes. During her recovery from her injuries, she missed several engagements over the past few weeks, including the state banquet for the Japanese state visit and a visit to Canada. The princess is renowned for being a lifelong equestrian, with multiple horses resident at her Gloucestershire estate's stables. She's previously won a string of medals throughout a glittering equestrian sports career, including the 1971 European Championship title. The King's sister was also the first royal to compete in the Olympic Games in Montreal in 1976. As of 2020, she was listed as royal patron for 28 different horse and animal-related charities, according to Country Life.